Buenos días. Just a quick reminder. Make sure you access all recordings in Canvas, course home. You can find them all. Always, you always find them there. Make sure, don't forget your link to get to Adobe Connect on um, March 20th. We will be resuming. Okay. Should also have watched the Michel Thomas video and listened to it. Levantar is the key verb here. Levantar, to lift. When you say that somebody's getting up, you actually are saying that you lift yourself. Or, I'm lifting myself. So, what you would be saying here is, we have levantar, levanto, would be I lift, and me levanto is I'm lifting myself. We've already seen something like this in the words me llamo, or its question ¿Cómo te llamas? You're really saying how do you call yourself? ¿Cómo te llamas? Me llamo, I call myself. So you're familiar with this kind of thing anyway. Saying that you're doing something and then you have yourself as the pronoun. So this is called a reflexive pronoun. Me levanto, me levanto. Now for saying that somebody else lifts or stands up, so they lift themselves. Let's look at usted. Usted, the pronoun is se. Usted se levanta. Literally what you're saying is you lift yourself. You're lifting yourself. And él and ella are going to be the same. So él or ella se levanta, of course. As we've seen before, the él and ella will always match usted. So usted se levanta, él se levanta, ella se levanta. With tú, the pronoun is te. Te levantas. Tú te levantas. You are lifting yourself. Roberto, Roberta, te levantas. For nosotros, you say nos. Nos levantamos. And the plural, third person, uses se as well. Ustedes se levantan. Ellos se levantan. Ellas se levantan. With stay is quedarse. Quedarse. When you see the se at the end of the full verb, quedarse, it means it's reflexive. So we would say levantar is to lift, and levantarse means to get up. So that's the reflexive pronoun that you'll see in the infinitive, because it means to lift oneself. So that's why the se is used there. So to stay is quedarse, quedarse. And we can use the same rules. Me quedo, te quedas, se queda, nos quedamos, se quedan. Todo igual. To say I'm going, voy a quedarme, I'm going to stay. Right? You're going to use the me because you're the one staying. So voy a quedarme. But to say, for example, you're staying, vas a quedarte, Roberto. Vas a quedarte. We've seen these stem changing verbs, and we talked about this on Tuesday as well. So make sure you're looking carefully at these, because we've talked about these forms through the year so far, but now we can put it all together. We have puedo, we found that from the very first unit, and puede. Puedo, puede. Of course, with Roberto, add an S there. Puedes. And the plural is pueden. Ustedes pueden. Ellos pueden. Ellas pueden. But the nosotros, notice that there is no UE there. The O does not split because we're not stressing it anymore. It becomes podemos. And then here we have the same thing. Dormir, to sleep. Duermo. So the O becomes a UE. Duermo. This is because the letters around that O are not strong enough to hold up the O, and so it splits into the two vowels there. Duermo, duermes, duerme. But if you look at the nosotros form, it's no change. Dormimos. No change in that O. It's not stressed anymore. But if you go down to the ustedes, ellos, ellas form, you have duermen. It goes back to that change. So you see a pattern here. Green shaded boxes have the change in them, and the yellow ones do not. Vosotros, vosotras is only used in Spain, so we can ignore that pretty much. Just look at the podemos and dormimos. So keep those in mind. When changes like this, with verbs that change like this, the nosotros will not have the change because you're not stressing it. We talked about the R's and the pronunciation, so you can look at Canvas for that. On Tuesday, we also talked about what things are in your dream room, dream bedroom. I had an example here. We also talked about parts of a house. Despacho, escalera, segundo piso, primer piso, la planta baja. Remember, it's the ground floor, la planta baja, primer piso. Translates to the first floor, but it's actually the second floor, because you start counting on that floor. So this is 1, this is 2. This is the ground floor. We also talk about selling a home, selling anything really. Se vende, it's for sale. Me gustaría, when you would like to do something or see something, you say me gustaría ver. Me gustaría ver esta casa. Along with the house, we have your household chores. Tiene que hacer los quehaceres. Those are your chores. Lavar los platos. Make sure you're looking at those verbs and seeing what they are and memorizing them. Making sure you understand what those are. Here's the pictures. Lavar los platos sucios. Cleaning dishes, cleaning dirty dishes. Poner, washing the dishes. Poner la mesa is to set the table. In Spanish they use the verb poner. In English you say set the table. Poner la mesa. Voy a poner la mesa. Pasar la aspiradora. Hacer la cama. Dar de comer al perro. Is to feed. Dar de comer. So giving something to eat. Dar de comer. Lavar la ropa. Cleaning, washing clothes. Lavar. Anything with lavar in it, you're using water. Lavar el coche o el auto, el carro. Lavar los platos sucios, lavar la ropa. Ropa is clothes. Sacar la basura. Sacar la basura, taking out the trash. Cortar el césped. In English, you translate cutting the lawn. You're mowing the lawn here. Cortar. Lavar el carro. Lavar el coche, el auto. Washing, again, it's with water. Cocinar, to cook. Quitar el polvo is to do the dusting. quitar el polvo literally means to take off the dust. Quitar el polvo. Arreglar el cuarto is to pick up your room, to clean your room. But notice we don't use lavar because that's only with water. Arreglar is to pick things up, to organize. So when you clean your room, you're really just putting things where they go. You're not washing anything. Limpiar el baño, to clean the bathroom. Limpiar. Ay, mira todos los quehaceres. Look at all these chores. Mamá sabe que tengo que ir de compras con Cristina. No puedo. Yo voy a jugar al fútbol a la 1. Yo tengo más quehaceres que tú. Okay. So in here she's saying that Mom knows that I have to go shopping with Christina. I can't. It's like I can't do all this. Voy a jugar al fútbol a la 1. I have to play soccer. I'm going to play soccer at 1 o'clock. I have more chores than you. So this word quehaceres. That is it for this part. You may go into Canvas, complete the rest of the work for the week. Make sure you're looking at those cards as the Quizlet cards so that you can work on this vocabulary. You know the vocabulary. Gracias.